Well, everybody, welcome back to the Trig. Oh, it's too hot. Practice Joe, it's really beautiful Friday. Today is January 31st. Man, the last day of the month. Can you believe that? Let me get some lights on here for you so you can see my beautiful face. Because, I mean, come on now. Don't want to miss out on this. Let's see here. There we go. How about that? Welcome back to my channel. Even though I do like my lights in the background. So maybe I want to turn these off. How about that? Let's see. Can I turn these off? Okay, there we go. There you can see my lights a little bit better, right? Even though you can't see my lovely face as well. But that's okay. Welcome back to my channel. So yes, just chatting today. How are you guys? Tell me how you've been. Just got back from Little Caesars. Yummy. That was amazing. Anybody love Little Caesars? Man, talk about some good greasy food. I got the, you know what I love about Little Caesars besides that it's tasty? And it's that it's fast. When it's fast, it's awesome, right? So today I got there. And sometimes, depending on the time, right, they don't have things there hot and ready. But today they did. And so I got there, and there was a pepperoni something or the other with crazy bread ready to go for like $8.99. Is that what it was? Or maybe it was more. I can't believe it was $8.99, right? That's like one egg these days. But anyway, it was fast and furious, hot and ready. And so had some bread on the way here. And I'm going to wait for my beautiful wife to get home. She's out with a friend. But when she gets back, we're going to then enjoy that pizza. What are you having for dinner tonight? Goes to family? What are you having, fam? You enjoying some Del Taco? You enjoying some Mickey D's? Are you eating something? You're going out later tonight? Are you doing a TV dinner? Are you having a drive-through, your favorite drive-through Jack in the Box or Chick-fil-A, whatever? I don't know what people do these days. Excuse me, by the way, I'm going to have some water here. Or is it water? What is it? Very good. Oh man, whatever that is, it's delicious. And yeah, tell me how you're doing, family. Leave me a comment below. Like, comment, subscribe. It'll help the algorithm. And for more people to enjoy Goso TV every day here whenever I feel like it. But it's been a great day. I fixed a lot of things. Tell me what you did today besides work or school or whatever you're doing. But what else are you doing? What are you looking forward to tonight, this weekend, etc.? Has it been a rough day, a great day? I'm here to bring you joy. Goso TV, it's all about joy. Bring you joy. What does it say? What I used to say, what? The weather's got you down. Breaks your car don't work anymore. Don't worry. Let's talk about grace. Talk about joy. Talk about Goso today. The trip has joy. So yeah. Anyway, all this stuff I used to have. I used to say every day, every time. So. Hope your day is going great. What are you doing? Leave me a comment. Let me know if you're watching me on LinkedIn, on Twitch, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, on wherever you are, LinkedIn and Rumble and TikTok. Thank you for being here to all my fans and family. Here in my home studio, in my bedroom. And I'm going to actually get some more lights in the background for you and maybe some things over there to make it look kind of cool in here. But I'm excited. Yeah, I fixed a lot of things. I fixed some garage door. Well, not garage door, but, well, yes, I did call. I tried to fix the garage door glass that broke. But I tried a couple things, and it seemed a little more technical than I know how. And so I called the glass company. They're going to come out next week to check it out. So hopefully, I also called the a window company, because a couple of our windows have some loose hardware and little broken glass here and there. So hopefully the warranty works and they'll come and fix that soon. And then I also fixed, it was like fix a day today for me. I also fixed the kitchen. In the kitchen, we have a Lazy Susan, I think that's what it's called, the door. The hardware also, just has worn out and broken. And it's happened before, it happens. And so years ago, I bought a whole bag of replacement hardware pieces. So I was so proud of myself. I went in my garage and found the bag, labeled it, and I knew exactly where it was and replaced it. And it was so good. I also did laundry. Yes, sir. I am a husband that likes to help and do my own laundry. And my wife, of course, does so much. And I got some food for us. And I haven't worked out today, so that's still pending. I want to go for a run. maybe lift some weights tonight. I like to work out at night. I'm not quite a morning kind of guy as far as working out. I usually work out. Well, I mean, when I used to get when I was really into it, I would work out like at 10, 11 p.m., midnight even in the garage. I don't go to the gym. I have a home gym. But these days, so anyways, I still like to do things at night. So tonight, hopefully, I'll go for a run, maybe lift some weights or box. And then what else did I do? Did some laundry, called about this and that, fixed that. Oh yeah, I'm trying to fix a curtain rod that fell off a couple weeks ago, but I can't find the hardware. So I'm waiting for Rochelle to maybe see if she stored it somewhere so I can fix that. I also, months ago, we bought some new couches, and then our beautiful dog, of course, scratched it. It's leather, so it's kind of hard to get out. So I got some leather paint, basically. So, but then the color wasn't quite right. It's a little darker than I wanted, so I'm trying to still mix and match some paints that I bought. Some leather paint, I guess you could call it, leather cover paint, to do that better tomorrow when it's warmer. And what else? I also wrote a bunch of stuff, just thinking ahead, planning, praying. I also prayed and read my daily devotions from Matthew chapter 6, and I'd be anxious for tomorrow, for today has enough troubles of its own. Sent that text to our family, which I love to do every day, just a prayer and a verse to encourage them. And yeah, just had a very productive day. Sent some emails, got some projects started, and was just kind of thankful for this week. This week, I did some voice coaching, which I love to do. I've realized how much I love. There are three things that I truly, truly love as far as work. I love to work out. That's not work related. So let's say in everything, right? I love to work out. I love podcasting, all of this. I love podcasting. I love music, of course. And then I love, what was the thing that actually I was thinking about that I love? Music, podcasting, working out. I forget what I was going to say, the fourth one, which actually was the first one that I was going to tell you about. Whatever. But I love to do music and to podcast. And oh yeah, vocal coaching. That was it, right? I love vocal coaching. People ask me to teach them guitar, piano, drums, and but or bass. I play everything. But really what I love the most, and I think what I enjoy the most, maybe I'm best at, I'm not sure. It's what my daddy was. I'm sure that's where it came from. It's voice, to teach voice. So I taught 2 voice lessons yesterday. So if you want some Zoom coaching in life or in voice, please let me know. I'd love to help you. And so, yeah, I love, and if you want my help in any of those things, whether it's fitness or podcasting or music production, songwriting, or, as I said, voice, I think above all things, the foundation is, of course, Jesus. And I would say that that is what drives everything that I do, not just in terms of faith, but also in terms of my profession. I love being a pastor, and I love the church together with my wife and kids. I love my wife, of course, and our kids. That's my priority as far as just where my focus is. And let me also change some of the, let's see if I can change this really quick. Let's see, just chatting. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't know why I say cool. There you go. So, yeah, I like that. I like to do those things. I like to help. I like to train others. I like to help people. I like to record. But tell me, what do you like? What are you into these days? What are you enjoying? What are some of your values and core desires? What are you aiming for? What are you pursuing these days? I was coaching one of my vocalists yesterday, and she was telling me that her long-term goal is to take all of her dad's songs and to make them into a musical, which I think is amazing. And I was telling her to not wait, because she was telling me how she's right now she's getting into fitness once again. So I said, of course, that's awesome. Just don't forget your real passion. And so, and then I also read a quote that maybe I want to read, if maybe I can find it here, which I thought was very, very, very good also. Yeah, here it is. It says, "History is full of those who have left comfortable lives to do something extraordinary because they felt that something higher was calling them." That really spoke to me, because I feel like that's what my beautiful wife and I have done our whole lives, is left a comfortable life. When we were lead pastors, when we were in Colorado, and we were at a church for 15 years, when my wife was teaching second grade, when whatever, right? All the things that we have been comfortable at and succeeded at, and some things that maybe we didn't do well, at least for me. And yet we left it to pursue greatness. It's not to pursue our dreams per se, although that's important, but to pursue greatness, greatness for the kingdom of God. Every move that we've made, both Rochelle and I, has been to make Jesus' kingdom grow and expansive and great, and to, and now I don't like that terminology, but to make Jesus known, to make his name known, to let people know who he is. And to do that in different cultures, languages, states, countries even. We've been to Hungary, Russia. My wife has been to France. We've been to Italy. We've done all kinds of short-term projects when we were younger with our kids. We've taught them not only the language, meaning Spanish, but also we've taught them all about Jesus and serving in the church. And all three of them, they lead worship. They are in Bible studies, learning more about God. And it's just beautiful to see the impact of investing into your family in spiritual ways. My wife and I pray every day. Commitments that we've made for the last 20 years. We've been married 30 this year. Commitments that we've made really since we were married, but definitely the last 20, 25 years, we've made even a deeper commitment to prayer, to Bible study, to going to church together, serving together, and most of all, to helping each other out in whatever we can, laundry, etc. Excuse me. Since we're drinking in your ear, sorry about that. Let me see if I can get some lights. It's getting darker. Hope my lights don't fall, because these lights are not exactly super steady here. Oh, come on, where is that thing? There you are. Okay, just a little bit. By the way, speaking of gadgets here, this Rubik's Cube is really important to me. This is not one that I bought, but it was my father-in-law's, Dennis Baker, rest in peace. But he had this on his desk ever since I met him in Cyprus. And when he passed away, the family was kind enough to let me have it. And so the reason why I like it is because we'd always talk about it. When I was in sixth grade, fifth grade, I would be the kid who could solve this the fastest. We had competitions in the back of the bus. I'd take the school bus home and to school and home. And so every day, fifth grade, sixth grade, maybe even fourth grade, definitely fifth and sixth, I would be back there. And I don't know if it was the newspaper where I would get all the tricks and tools to figure it out, but I was the fastest of all the kids. Plus I had one, which was fun because my grandma, who lived here in the States, she would send us all kinds of goodies. And so I was quite the attraction to all the other boys and girls. I'm sure a bunch of boys and eventually girls. Goso stud right there. Goso Riz. And so, yeah, that was always fun to spend time in the back of the bus figuring this out. So to this day, and then what's fun is that I was teaching David, our son, how to do that, how to figure this out. And so I was teaching him some of the basics. I mean, I've forgotten some of the more high-end tricks, and I'm sure now they're even faster tricks. I mean, I've seen some people do this in like 3 seconds. But you always start with the top, and then you go one row at a time, row, your boat, all the way to the bottom. So I've always enjoyed the Rubik's Cube by Mr. Rubik's himself. And so not only because of my fifth grade stories, but also because of the memories with my father-in-law, Dad Baker. Rest in peace, Dad Baker. I miss you so much, as well as I miss my dad so much. And I miss my grandmother who raised me, and I miss everybody, Daisy. But yeah, how are you guys? So just chatting here. I told you what I did today. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully life is good for you. We're excited about this weekend. We're doing some great songs on Sunday. I'm singing some amazing songs. So if you don't have a church, come and hang out with us. I sing amazing, and we have a great time together as a band. We have great musicians and the Spirit of God, of course, most of all, in the room, which is the most important thing of it all. But yeah, we have a good time there in Costa Mesa, at Christ Lutheran Church in Costa Mesa. Come and hang out with us. Let's see. I sing amazing, and yeah, good. Okay, I was just checking to make sure the audio was good. So yeah, what are you doing? What are you up to? Tell me about your life. Tell me about your week. Tell me about your plans. We don't have a lot of plans for tomorrow. I think we're going to chill and have breakfast with my beautiful family, talk a little bit about some of our kids' jobs that are they're going through some ups and downs in terms of work, which is normal, especially when you're in your 20s and you're in your first or second job. And we always do that as a family. We always talk every week, Saturdays or Sundays. We spend time, hour or two, talking, whether it's Saturday mornings or Sunday evenings, just about our week and what we're doing, praying together, just things that we've done with them since they were babies. And now they're in their 20s, and we continue to invest into each other now. And of course, we invest into them. But thank you so much. Yeah, I love the hat. Thank you so much. Yeah. This is from the Long Beach Poly Jackrabbits. So the School of Scholars and Champions. So thank you for the comment. They're on YouTube, I believe, right? Thank you. But yes, we're investing time into our family, because when you invest into your families, especially faith and, of course, their education, their way of thinking, listening to them, encouraging them, guiding them along their journey. Are you playing a song on the keyboard? Not today. I'm just doing a little bit chatting it up, talking. I do all kinds of craziness here, playing some keyboards, singing, recording, doing this podcast, live streaming. So I might maybe later tonight. I do music mostly at night, like at 9 p.m. Right now it's almost 6 p.m. here in LA County. I might do that later tonight when I'm more inspired. Right now I just like to just talk and hang out. But I definitely love music, of course, as you know, and love to play and sing and record. I have, speaking of that, I was going over all my songs. Maybe I'll do that here. I started to write all of the songs, to write down all the songs that I've been writing just the last year or two. And it's always fun to look at the list, because it helps me to choose the best ones, like which ones would I actually perform in front of a live audience, and which ones I think would work live and people would enjoy, not just me. And the way I do it is, in terms of testing what songs work and not, is, of course, wait, what's so cool? I sub so I can watch it. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. Come back tonight so that we can do that. Yeah, thank you for subbing. Thank you for the sub for sure. Yeah, usually I'll do live streams on music late at night, maybe like 8, 9, 10, 11 p.m. Just when, I don't know, like I said, I'm more in the mood. But yeah, speaking of songs though, I wanted to show you guys the songs that I have. Thank you for the sub, by the way, and for visiting. Thank you for being here. So I want to show you here on the screen. Let me see if I can do that. Let's see. There it is, right? Okay. You can kind of see it. Not really. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Okay. There it is. So that's super big. So I have some songs on there. Yeah, wait, that's so cool. Yeah, thank you again. Yeah, thank you for the sub for sure. Let me fix some of these things here in terms of the chat here. Hold on here. Let me see if I can fix this. There we go. Okay. So, that didn't work. Let me see. How do I make this a little better for... Okay, so there's some songs on there. I'll Take the Blame. I'll take the blame for myself. I remember. I like that one. That one's about remembering how life used to be when we were younger and life was simpler. I want to thank you. Yeah, I like that one. Thank you. I've said it all this time. That's a great one. I wrote that maybe, it's been a while. That one's on the guitar. Some of these are on the keyboard. You're Always Dear is a piano piece. It's about family. Masterpiece, Under the Water. I love Under the Water. It's probably one of my top 5, maybe 3 favorite songs that I've written. Otra Vez, I also write in Spanish, as you may or may not know. I write a bunch of Spanish songs. That's a salsa type of groove. Never Wonder, it's kind of more of a pop John Mayer type thing. Also, by my side, it's also a, I was by my side. It's kind of a ballad, like a love song. You Can Stand Tall. This is actually one that I just wrote regarding the LA fires. And so I was watching the Billie Eilish LA fires tribute yesterday. Wow, how awesome. And so I might play that this weekend or maybe next weekend. That's a tribute song to the fires. Fix Me, great song. Why don't you fix me now? I love that one. That one I performed. Actually, no, I didn't perform it yet. I rehearsed it with my band, and it sounded amazing. Speaking of, how do I know which of these songs are good? This is already a kind of a curated, quote unquote, list of hundreds of other songs that I've written. These are the best, whatever, 30 or so that I think either I don't think, not only do I think they're good because I like them, but I've tried them out there with people or with one-on-one with a friend. I have my piano player. He's a Latin Grammy Award winner, and he also writes and composes. And so I play them. I run the songs by him, and he'll tell me, hey, that's a good one. So all these have passed the test. So you can tell, Fix Me in My Mind. That one is a rap and singing song, rap singing. I don't know. So I love that one. I wrote that with a couple of my rap friends, and they did a couple of bars, a couple of verses. Push Me. That's a tribute to my father-in-law. Rest in peace. Psalm 22. Just a song about the Bible and Psalm 22. Actually, no, it's not Psalm 22. Is it Psalm 22? It is. Yeah, it's about Good Friday and Jesus' death on the cross. Tell Me You Love Me. It's a song to my wife, and it's a love song to people that we love. And so that's a beautiful one. Cálame Señor, another Spanish song. I wrote that during the pandemic 3 years ago, whenever that was, 4 years ago. Psalm 23, again, a song from the Psalms. I love that one too. I haven't finished that one yet. Quieres estar aquí, that one, another Spanish song. It's about wanting to be close to God when we feel far from Him, just a few more hours. Song about waiting. I've said all this time. I love that one. For the Glory of Your Name. I wrote that a long time ago, but also this one I have played in front of thousands, and people love this one. Glory, Glory. That's a Christmas song. Oh yeah, I also have, speaking of Christmas time. This one actually isn't as cheery as it may sound. It's actually about the Sandy Hook tragedy back in, was that 2012, 14? I'm not sure when that was. But I wrote that as a tribute again to Sandy Hook. And what a horrible tragedy that was. It's when all the little babies, the kindergarten, preschools. Anyway, We Are the Same. I love that one. How Do You Feel? That was actually the name of my EP that I released in 2013, 12 years ago now. That was the title track. Don't Cry Alone, also from that same track, Falling on the Rain. That one is about love, also pursuing love. So yeah, these are the 28, and I have maybe a few more that have made the cut in terms of songs that I've written and have produced, and I haven't released most of them. The last time I released a project was in 2013. I've released singles. You can go to Spotify, iTunes, wherever, and but I think that what I'm getting ready to do is not so much release stuff online, which is, it's kind of a waste of time, especially knowing, I'm not famous, I'm no one. But I think what I mostly want to do is to perform them, as I was saying, and to perform them either at my church or in terms of a concert or a show or a home show, or here, and set up a couple microphones and do them with my band. Not here in my room, but outside or somewhere in the living room, and to do a little live show. So that might be something that I do more than just release. I will release them on Spotify, but I think that's more for publicity than anything. I think it's probably better to release them on TikTok or on Instagram Reels, because these days to release music on these platforms is really a waste of time, as we all know. But it is good publicity, and people still like to go and hear your song, your music, right, on these platforms. But unless you're Drake or Taylor Swift, really, who's listening to just some random guy online? So, but with that, even though that's true, obviously music is a big part of my life and many people's lives. And so we keep writing because we love it. I write because I don't know, songs just come. And I was telling somebody that, this is 2025, obviously it's January, February, and last year was really hard for me, and had a lot of health issues. Not me, me some, but mostly my family. I also dealt with some intestinal, some TMI kind of stuff. And also I lost my dog of 12 years. Our son moved out a couple of years ago. My father-in-law passed away. My wife had a health scare, which was pretty scary for her and for me. And what else? I don't know, just a bunch of stuff that kind of bunched up on us. And so, but then this year it came and happened. And I can tell in my soul, you know how your soul speaks to you, that it is well with my soul, that we've endured a tough season and we're coming out of that. And, we will have trials in this world, right? Like Jesus says, but be of good courage. I have overcome the world, says Jesus. And so we're learning to manage some of that stuff, but it's nice to have peace, right? Seasons of peace. And so it's felt that way the last 5, 6 weeks, even though work has been really crazy, super hectic. But in terms of, I think, internally and emotionally for me, I have felt the joy of the Lord more at peace. So songs have been coming out more. I've been doing more of these live streams, and I have like whatever, one person watching, and I thank you for that. But I did a podcast about that, I think yesterday. Yeah, you can check that out. You can go to Spotify and listen to my just audio podcast. And I was talking about contentment, and I've really found, I think, a happy place for me, regardless of numbers. And I am going to work on some projects, and I have some interviews that are coming up, and I'm going to do my podcast not live, but recorded in a different room in a different studio. And so I have some new things coming up this year, as well as my songs, my music, more also of my talks and inspirational talks and predicas con papi and all these things that I like to do, devotionals and just little sharing my thoughts and sharing inspirational thoughts and so forth. And so, yeah, but not from a place of not desperation, but a place of longing for more, but which is what I normally do, but more a place of just wanting to share what I have and wanting to impact people in whatever way I can. I shouldn't chew gum while to do this, but my mouth is so dry. It's been so dry today, even though I had a bunch of cup of water already, or is it empty? But so that's kind of the scope of today. Sometimes I stream from the garage because it's fun in there, and I was going to stream fixing that window that I was talking about, but I spent like 20 minutes, maybe more like 15, 20 minutes, just kind of figuring out and looking at the glass hole or the window, I guess, in the garage. And I don't even know if that frame is going to work. Obviously it's glass that I'm trying to hold together with this frame. And so it has to be done well. I don't even know if that frame is going to work. I wonder if they're going to glue that frame or if they're going to nail that frame, if it's going to break. So I didn't want to mess with glass and have that glass not only break, which, I mean, that can be dangerous. I mean, of course I would wear goggles and whatever, but if it breaks, I have to then buy a new piece of glass and cut it, it's just a mess. So I thought, well, let me call the experts and see if maybe they can come and install it. So I wasn't a live stream. My point of that is I was going to live stream that whole thing from the garage, which I might still do that. I have streamed me working out in the garage, playing music, of course. My son is a drummer, like I said, a professional drummer. He's in his last year at UCSB, UC Santa Barbara. And so he's going to be graduating here this year, at the end of this year. So thank you, Lord. And so he plays drums and he has a band. So I love playing or recording them. Sometimes I'll play with him. And so, yeah, it's been really fun. My mom is going to come, so I'm excited about that. My Gozo Mama, Mama Gozo, from Nicaragua, hopefully around Easter, March, April, so in the next month or two. I'm excited for that, and she's the joy of my life. She's the one who gives me joy. I'm the Gozo man for a lot of people. Gozo means joy in Spanish, but she's the one who brings me joy. And so, there goes my light. See, I knew it. It scared me too. Let me fix my light, okay? Hold on. Hold, please. Okay, I'm back. I used to have it set in this thing, but why did I take that off? I guess because I got a new camera, and then I moved the camera, and so I moved the light, and then I didn't put it back together the way it was, so now it's just kind of standing there, and that's why it falls. So I'm going to have to maybe go and take care of that here tonight. So, well, I think that's it. I'm going to go. Thank you so much to all anyone who's watching out there in the internets and the interwebs. Thank you for your company. Thank you for your time. And again, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure that you let me know how you're doing. Thank you for the comments here on Facebook from Faith. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you next time. Adios. Yeah, come back tonight for my live stream, music stream, probably.